ever woke.
It really isn't, man. It's never woke. Hey, everybody. I'm Dante. I'm taking over today's show because we're going to be adding some people to my world, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to bring out this dude that created this whole universe thing, this Slaughterville, man. And if you haven't checked it out, you really need to. But say hi right now to the guy who made it all happen, Chris Brown. Man. What's happening, dude?
How are you, sir? I did you a favor. I have guaranteed now that there will be dispensaries in Slaughterville. I will make sure of it.
That's so cool, man. They changed the laws there, dude.
Just for you.
That's sweet. Thank you, people of Slaughterville, for voting on that proposition, because Dante needs to be able to be calm while he's tripping through Slaughterville. Yo, I gotta be able to be calm. So what we're doing today, Chris, is creating some new characters for our next stream, our next game stream, right?
Yep.
So this is going to be fun, man. I'm doing a little fourth wall action right now, but I tell you what, people, Chris knows what he's doing. These games are cool. You'll like playing them so much, you'll turn into somebody else. That's the way I feel anyway. Let's introduce a couple of the people that'll be joining Karen and I on this next trip through Slaughterville. First, Pop's co-host from the Monday Madness and Draw streams. You guys know Levi. What's up, Levi?
Let's go, guys.
It's good to meet you, man.
Meet you too.
And then we got this other guy. You guys might know this guy from one of the shows on Pop's network. It's called It's Freaking Figures and the ADHD. I like that theater. Because I kind of have it. So, look, Squirrel.
How's it going?
What's up, Dustin? Welcome to the madness, bro. Oh, wait, that's Pop's line. I'm sorry, Pops. This is fun. I understand why Pops likes doing this. All right, so I'm going to have to let Chris take over because this is his deal. We're going to create some characters for Dustin and Levi, and there may be a couple other people pop in too that want to play. Anybody's welcome. Look, we got room. How many people can play this game at once, Chris?
As many as you can handle.
Well, you're the GM. It'd be
that's it.
You could handle, bro. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
So we got room. I'm going to drop the link in the chats, and if somebody else wants to join us and create a character today, that's what this stream's about. We creating characters.
So I don't know how to say. It's almost important to understand when I show you this that I'm about 6 foot, 280. Okay, I'm a fat guy, which is I'm fine with it. I don't care. This game is based off of the board game Slaughterville that I started making back in 2012-ish. So it's been a long time that this thing's been out. One of my more recent releases, of course, Slaughterville 3, but was the director's cut that I kept talking about, right? The big box that we're trying to get in. And I wanted to show you what this big box looked like. So that's how much stuff is in here.
It's huge.
There we go.
Showed me his. It's huge, man.
That's what she said.
I'd say it's 25, 30 pounds or so.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there, man.
Let me get this lid off.
Hi, Deepak. What's happening? Welcome to the show.
It's full.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's not
full.
an empty box with a whole bunch of space and a few things. It's full, guys.
Yeah.
Full.
So, I mean, and that's what the VLC is going to bring out later is the stuff that the director's cut has, but that it's why I would need, if I were to get this reprinted, I'd need at least minimum $30,000 to get this thing printed and shipped over here now. And in this economy, I don't see that being as viable. So what we're going to do is we're going to do those DLC packs coming out probably next month after the escargot is done.
Cool.
Everything's ready to go. But this is a role-playing game. It's the, pen and paper books and hey, Lou. Pen and paper books and everything that's
they didn't think they were going to deal with Dante today.
Oh, dear Lord, nobody thinks that they're ready to deal with Dante on a day. But we have of course the core rule book. We have, I think, two storybooks released now. The first, what the funny thing is, the origin or the birth of, or the discovery is the way I should put it, of Dante and Karen was from an adventure that's not even released yet. It's not coming out until the next campaign. So they were the first guinea pigs testers, and look what it birthed. Glory and greatness, I tell you. But yeah, today we're going to take a look at how to make a character. I know we've done it before, but I'd like to do it again for everybody new that's around. And we're going to go through making one. And really, I tried to make it as simple, like I do with everything, as simple as possible to get into. But then there's a lot inside of it that you can enjoy and have fun with.
We just got a message from Kitty. She's going to have to set up her character later. The storming where she's at in Cali, and the power's out.
Yeah.
We'll have to make hers later. Oh, do you guys like my new hat? Do you like it? It's a TR. It stands for totally rad, bro.
Now, is Dante going to be at that convention soon?
Yeah. He's going to be there in the morning, and then Pops will be there in the afternoon.
You switch out. Yeah.
It's a lot to get out of the basement, eh?
Shifts.
I know, right?
We both work so hard, we got to work in shifts.
I got a show. If I had half a brain, I'd be dangerous. But before we get into this, there is one thing I do want to show. Come on, G. Crying out loud on a stick. There it is. There it is. Stop screen.
Jay, it's good to see you, man.
Dude, it has been forever and 6 months since I talked to Jay.
I saw Pops interviewed one of his puppets. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
In fact, I have, just in case he thinks I don't.
Actually, I probably shouldn't have called it a puppet because it probably, that might have been offensive. I'm sorry, puppet. I mean,
Nice.
There it is, right here, right on the shelf. No, I'm going to set it down here because I want to look through it again.
I didn't mean to call you a puppet, man. It's hard to be politically correct in the comic world, man.
I don't bother anymore.
But all kinds of weird stuff. You can't be nice to everybody.
But I got a new snail picture.
You got a new snail picture.
Is that Lou's?
Snail trail? Yep.
Nice.
Yep, this is the one from Blue. Mm-hmm. It's got the crate for the cargo, the bomb, more cargo flying off.
I love the looks on their faces.
This is awesome.
It's a bomb! Ah!
Yeah. The one guy's like, what are you talking about? The other guy, he's oblivious.
Evil. Complete evil.
Yeah.
What's up, Road Pig John? I don't know who Road Pig John is, but that's a cool name. It's like Man Bear Pig, right?
Normally pops into our streams.
All right, cool. What we are doing is we're getting ready to create some characters for the game Slaughterville, guys. For our running live RPG stream that we do. We have a good time. Adding some people to it because we had so much fun last time that we need more people.
Mm-hmm.
More, Jay, more. More people. Yeah, yeah.
And he
You
made
can play too, man. The link is right there. If you want to create a character, you pop in here. We'll create a character. This is the time of day we will play every week. Thursday, 11 a.m. We'll be out at 11 a.m. Eastern. This is game time. So if you're available to watch right now, you're probably available to play. Just saying.
And Jay, like I said, Jay did the Fae RPG, and I was supposed to do a scenario for it. It just never worked out until everything got taken care of. But I'd still be game if he's up. I think I had it written, but I never got it in time. I never got it to him in time for any kind of rewrite, creation, editing. But I liked what he did, and sorry, I'm just setting everything. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just setting everything up, doing the usual stuff.
Yeah. You did a really good job drawing Dante, and she did a really good job drawing the action snails. But what I really like best is her creation of Carrie. Because that was the drawing that inspired Lori to put the wig on and do the whole thing.
Karen. Yep.
Right? And it also inspired me that I have to take on a certain persona whenever I am Dante, and I have to make sure my hair does that swoop up and down thing, or I have to I gotta look the character that she drew. I wish I had an army jacket. I do got a big old bump, but I can't be showing it. He's just walking around with that thing all the time.
Yeah, they might get upset. Yeah. Yeah, Jay. I'll look around, see if I can still find it, and then I'll get it out to you.
There are so many cool things, man. And Jay, we don't mind running game streams on the network. You want to come out and demo your games, test, play them live, anything like that, hit me up, bro. Or hit Pops up or somebody. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, so we ready? Did you guys get the? Yeah. Did you guys? If you guys got the link from the private chat, the only thing you're really going to need today is the editable character sheet that I made. And I'll put the books up and I'll walk you through how to do everything. Honestly, if it doesn't take long to make one. It's going to take me longer talking because I like to talk. But I don't know if I showed it. I don't know if I officially whoops. Sorry, Mike. Mike spoke. But yeah, I don't know if I officially showed it online yet that we have these in hand. Book 2.
Yes.
And then, because these are going out to a couple of people that are doing reviews and edits and stuff for me, and but it's pretty much ready to go, hit to print. In fact, I know I sent Pops the 2. I gave one to Kat so she can write in it. One's going to my sister, but there's one left if somebody wants to review it or edit it or whatever. I don't.
You say
I don't ask for anything. Yeah, one for you, one for Pops, one for. God, my brain is frozen. Carrie, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why my brain froze for a second.
I almost forgot that
I know why.
Carrie one, so it's a good thing you remember. I put the cards in. The character sheet. If you hit that link in the private chat, it goes to the Dropbox share. I tried to send it through Messenger, but it's like 50 some megs, and I can't send it through Messenger.
I'm not seeing it in the private chat.
Oh, he came in after. You had to drop.
Oh, okay. Just give me 1 second, please. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's my fault then.
There you go.
Right.
How about now, boss?
Yep.
Okay. And I sent you 3 of these.
Come into a show, it's like you don't see everything in the private chat. You only see
booster pack
going on. Oh, look at those. Hold it. Put that back up there.
I want some booster packs.
Dude. Yes.
Send me your address then, because I have a stack left. Because these are the extras that I got over what I send out to everybody. Because I always like to get extras. I sent 3 to Pop, so he can keep one for himself, and he can send the other 2 with Carrie, so that those 2 get it.
I was going to give one to Carrie, and I was going to give one away at the con.
Okay, do that then. I'll make sure she gets one when brain freeze. When pack 2 comes in for the next novel, I'll just send them both to them then. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. But these are actually cards for the board game, so you can actually open them up, put them in the board game, and play.
That's awesome.
Yes. Are we ready? Are we ready?
I'm always ready, baby.
Bring it up. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
I'm always ready.
The role-playing game. Now.
Yep. Again, this thing has been in a lot of different variations for about 13 years. I think this is the official 10-year anniversary of Slaughterville.
Nice.
Because it officially. When I first started it, again, I'm fully able to admit when something is horrible. When I first made this game, it was just bad. I had a weird map system that just didn't work. I had a whole bunch of stuff that just was wrong. I just didn't care for it until I came up with what I did, obviously. And now, like I said, 10 years later, I'm still making the darn thing. So we're all good there. That's Lou. That's okay. We got that taken care of. And then, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look through the core rules on how to make your character. So if you have your sheet, it's honestly really simple. I tried to make everything in the editable sheet a drop-down list so that you didn't even have to type anything. But there might be a couple of things you do have to type in, like skills and so on. This is based off of what was called the Year Zero engine from Free League Publications. Now, they made The Walking Dead, they made Aliens, Blade Runner, Tales from the Loop, and a whole bunch of other projects. And when I played Aliens, it had this really cool stress thing in it. And I thought, hey, that's kind of like panic and nerve stuff for Slaughterville. So I asked them, I said, hey, can I use your engine? And they said, absolutely. So this is based off of an established, well-used, well-tested engine already, which honestly does make life a bit easier. But I did modify it because they didn't have anything for animal companions, and I like people having animal companions, so I added that in. But the only thing you really need is this book here, and some dice. We do have cards with it that, while not necessary, they just. You can hand somebody a knife instead of just, telling them to write it down. Yeah. And I thought these bands would help people, like when they're flipping through, so they could see exactly what chapter they're on. One of my kids came up and said, "Hey, you should do that," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's a pretty good idea." So that's why we put.
I love it when the kids get involved. You love it.
Exactly. Now, in this game, if you've ever played the board game, there's a lot of I don't give characters names except for Ichabod Crane and Sherlock Holmes, that kind of thing, already named characters. Everybody else is an archetype. It's the type of character that you would always find in a horror movie, like the jock or the final girl or guy, the bad boy or girl. You get the idea, right?
You get to pick one of these.
You can pick one of these because this would give you a starting set of skills that is recommended for that character type. You don't need to follow these archetypes at all. You can make your own, do whatever you want. So if you wanted to be the jock, it tells you what type of person the jock is. This is the main thing that they would need is strength. And then some of the skills, which will, again, once you see the character sheet, you'll see. Force, melee, mobility, etc. And then starting gear that you can buy. It's just recommended. It is not set in stone.
You can use one of them archetypes to base a character of your own off. You don't have to be that exact.
Whoops.
Like
exactly
something that fits you. I look at it like this. When you're creating a character like this, it's easiest to stay in character by creating something that's really inside you.
Now, normally I would love to have this up while we're doing it. Sometimes, and I only know because I've seen it happen. StreamYard hates editable character sheets for some reason. But I wanted to show it. I wanted to risk showing it, I should say, so you can at least see what it looks like.
Right.
And again, so up here you'll put your name, and we'll talk about how you get your health and how you get your nerve, which health is obviously your life. Nerve is your mental strength. And then we would have these drop-down lists for the different dice levels or skill levels, with blanks being nothing. But every one of these main attributes, strength is your, physical ability. Agility is your ability to dodge around, jump around, move, and so on. Let's see. Wits is your mental capacity, and empathy is your, caring, which is why Karen is like 0 in this. I think she actually took negative.
Yes.
But they all start with C's. Okay, so you would click on each one of these, put them in a C. Okay, and then you get 3 points to increase them by, and you can increase any one up to A. And what these letters are is what die you're going to roll. So if you have a D rank in it, you'll roll a D6. Then it's an 8. Then it's a 10. Then it's a 12. No 20s in this one.
Everything starts at C. You can lower some to give you more points to raise others. It's,
That's what I was going to get to next. Yep. After you do the raising, if you want to take one of these down to D, you get to do it once. You can get 1 extra point to put something else up. But you're going to be really bad at that one thing. That's all. So like we said, Karen could put a D in empathy to give her an extra +1 in smacking the manager. So it's all on what you wish to do. Let me try to zoom this in so that you can see it a little better. But like I said, you see how StreamYard does not really like this thing so much. Just because it's editable. Let me try to zoom back out, see if that'll set it up. So that's your first step, is to start picking if you want to pick your name, your strength, your agility, your wits, and your empathy. And that's going to help determine the foundation of what your character is going to be.
Okay. So if you made some little weak, wimpy soy guy, he's not going to be the jock. Okay?
Right.
Make him the jock.
But if you put all of that into agility, well, they might be a good runner, right? They could be somebody that's good on track, which would mean like maybe they can dodge really well, or climb, or do something similar.
Parkour. Parkour.
Yeah. Or if you do put your points into crafting or observation. Survival is the ability to go out in the woods and live. Or in the city and live off the streets, kind of a thing.
Okay.
And so again, once you get your base 4 down, the other ones are called your skills, and you get to put 1 skill in B, 2 skills in C, and 3 skills rated at D. Now, let's say you never pick crafting. If a crafting check comes up, you can still do it. You just got to roll only your main attribute that goes with it instead of the skill included. It just means you're only rolling 1 die instead of 2. But successes are 5s and 6s, just like the board game, because I wanted to be consistent. So go ahead and put any one of these 12 into a B. Put any 2 of the 12 into C, and then any 3 of them into D. And you can always improve your characters. We do have an XP leveling system, which again is another thing I don't think the other systems had, was leveling and commerce. They didn't have a way to buy things, and I'm like, that's not going to work in Slaughterville. We need to be able to buy stuff. So I wrote that in too. And then this is just a marker for how much experience points you're going to have later. And as you're doing that, I'll talk about story points. Everybody starts with 3 story points. And what they do is they let you get an extra D6 as an automatic success while you're playing, as well as a couple of other things. But mainly, that's like an instant success right in here. And everybody starts with 3 of them.
Use them wisely.
You can earn them back, but it's through like narrative events, things you do well that happen.
Well, you get bonus points for role playing in character well and stuff like that, for for making Chris think as a GM. You get bonus points for that kind of shit. Drag him around outside his little play box, right?
And I try to never be that guy or person, whatever you want to say. I don't care at this point. That's antagonistic with the players, because I'm just here to tell a story, and I want to hear your story that's being told. So wherever you want to do with it, you go for it. And that's the nice thing about this, because a lot of RPGs, the players can do whatever they want, and then the villain will sit there and wait for them. You know, whenever you're ready to get to me, then we'll enact my plot. That's not how it is here. It's built in with a story timer system. So while you're doing whatever it is you're doing, days, hours are ticking by. Well, the villain is still doing his plan, because he would.
Yeah.
You know? And it's if you decide not to act, that's perfectly fine. But these are the consequences then.
Yes, it's a full look. Just like I always say about what Chris is building, this is a full, well fleshed out universe. He's written novels about this universe, about characters in it. He's written graphic novels about characters in this universe. We've played these games, and there's a tabletop game with a whole bunch of characters from this universe. So it's very well fleshed out. Once you get the hang of what's going on, you're Slaughterville for life, bro. There's just around it.
And again, forgive me for rambling. Those that know that I do it all the time, and I will try to keep everything on track, because this would probably take 5 minutes if I wouldn't keep yapping.
Oh, Christy's here!
But I do. But I like it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi guys. Hey, yeah, I'm sorry, you guys are blowing my ears out.
Oh, shit. Turn your speakers down.
Okay, there we go. It scared me.
How you doing?
Ooh, whose sexy deep voice was that?
That was Chris. That was Chris. What's happening, lady? Pretty lady. What's up?
Oh, we've got like the shittiest snow happening right now, where it's just like hail, storm, rain. So I'm hoping it doesn't snow a lot, because shoveling is going to be a bitch.
You talking about that like fake California snow? That's like half smog and stuff that the snow collected its way to the
Maybe that might be what's happening right now, but we do get real snow occasionally.
I've seen some of that black snow in California before. I was on the Grapevine, and it was snowing, and so you know how they like stop traffic on the Grapevine, and they just let like one car go every 5 seconds when the weather's bad.
Yes.
I got caught in one of those traffic jams trying to get from south to North California, or from North to South California, actually. But I got caught trying to get onto the Grapevine, and I think that's what they call it. And man, we sat there for like 4 hours while they let one car go every 5 seconds. One car. It's a 5-lane freaking freeway.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't mean to be late, everybody.
It's okay.
I apologize. Hey, hi, Dustin. I don't know if I've ever actually spoken to you. Hello.
Hello.
Dustin is Geek-Men, the Masters of the Universe.
I know who he is. He's famous to me. I just haven't spoken to him.
Okay, good.
We need to put the drop box in the private chat again.
Yes.
Yep. Sorry.
It's all right.
We're in the private chat for you the little package that has your editable character sheet.
Yep. It should have the books, all the books, the character sheet, the reference sheet, the GM screen. Everything should be in there. If anything's missing, please let me know, and I'll make sure to get it in.
Alrighty.
So basically, the editable character sheet's what we're talking about right now, and creating characters. So,
Okay. Hey, like full disclosure, I am not a gamer, so I am going to need help.
that's it.
We're both rookies.
Oh,
You're gonna
good.
have fun, trust me.
All of us are rookies.
I'll be gentle.
that's how you get people in, though. You bring in people that haven't done this before, and you show them how much freaking fun it is. You know? I'm looking forward to this because Dante is going to get to interact with Kitty's alter ego or Kristen's alter ego. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Karen's reaction because she swore at the last one, "I'm never coming back to this damn town again."
I know.
But she's here.
She'll be back.
So what are we supposed to put the things, the characters on?
What do you mean? What are you supposed to put?
The strength, agility,
Right.
wits, empathy.
Yep.
What,
So
what were they supposed to do?
we started off with our name. Now the main attributes here, we start off making them all C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because everything starts at a base of C with these 4. Then you have 3 points that you can increase them by. So if you decide you want to increase the C, you take it up to a B. Increase the B, you take it to an A. But you have 3 points to do whatever you wish.
Okay.
That's
And then
just the main attributes.
That's
Just-
the main 4, yep. And then we'll
Okay.
talk about the other 12 in a second.
and then I get 3 additional points to add to any of those that I want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing with the Dropbox thing.
Yep.
Just
And
filling
if you
that out.
decide you want to take one of them all the way up to A, that is perfectly acceptable. It just means you have fewer points than the other things is all, and which is fine because it depends what you want to focus on. Oh Lord.
All right, Jay, you have a good day at work, my friend. We're gonna be creating characters, and like I say, you know, everybody down there, anybody watching that wants to be part of this, man, you're more than welcome. Come join us, create a character, and enter the universe of Slaughterville.
So once you have these main 4, go ahead. Sorry.
So I got 3 additional points. They all start at C. I get 3 additional points, and I've added 1 to strength, 1 to wit, and 1 to empathy that brought those all up to a B. Correct?
Absolutely. Yes.
Cool.
Now you
There
can
ain't no way I'm
also
imagining in this world either.
you can also lower one point to add to another one if you want.
So if you know you're really bad at agility and you don't care and you want to put it to D,
Right?
you can use that then to gain 1 extra point in something else.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'll do that. I'll just pretend I'm a cripple over there, too.
So yeah, Kitty, you get a C in each of the categories. Strength,
Each of the top, each of the 4 mains. Yep.
Okay, got it.
Then you
And
can
then you
add 3 points any way you want in any combination you want to those 4 things. And then if you want to lower one and add 1 more point to one, you can do that.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm guessing that Karen's empathy is at a D.
It might be negative. We're not
I
sure.
would say I had to add an E just for hers. It was that low. The only one I've ever seen blank.
I think I'm going to go wits. That's a tough one.
Right?
It's like there's definitely attributes over in wits that you want, or attributes over in empathy that you want too. Because I'm figuring if my agility is shot a little bit, then maybe I don't want to boost anything in the strength area because I'm probably bad there too. So I better stick to the bottom two.
You gonna be a brainiac?
The glass cannon.
Well, shit, it's I can't run 100 yards now, pops.
Yeah, but just remember, this is the guy inside you that's dying to get out.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Let that guy out. That's what I'm saying. Go in there, find
Whatever
that
you're going
guy.
to have the most fun with. That's all.
Yeah, find the guy that you would be if you could be, and bring him to the game. And then we'll go ahead.
I am the guy I could be.
What's up,
I
Chris?
am the
I always
one
said
that
people are-
knocks.
Exactly.
Okay.
People are identifying as everything else. I identify as Bill Gates' bank account.
Hey,
I'd like to take all that.
hey, guys. So, with the 3 points thing, for example, if you wanted to bring 3 of them up by 1, then you're done, right?
That's it. That's your 3 points. Yep.
Right. Okay.
Addie's here.
Addie.
What a
Oh,
lot,
this is going to be
Hi,
fun.
Addie.
Yes.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, she's actually in here. What's up, Addie?
Hi. Good. Yeah, doing good. I slept in super late because my poor baby, she was sick, so I think I should get her up soon. But she had a horrible night of rest. So
Oh.
what are we making?
We are doing the Slaughterville character sheets if you're into playing.
Okay, wasn't quite sure what that meant. I hopped into Snoop.
Karen's empathy. What's that? Sounds like a Dante thing. Yeah, pretty much.
So over in the
And I-
private chat, you're going to
Yep.
want to download this character sheet, and we're filling it out right now.
Oh, okay.
If you want. Yeah. No
It's like
Sure.
D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kinda. But with campy horror stuff.
You're
People just need to let me know when they're ready.
All right. I did all those things. Were we supposed to do anything else besides that?
Not yeah. I put check marks in the story points, but you don't have to. I mean, when you print it out or whatever, if you leave it on here, you can just do it later. But that just tells you, everybody gets 3 story points to start, and they let you do something really fancy in the game, which we'll explain later.
But yeah,
We don't need to worry about XP. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say I love check marks, so I definitely put them in.
So the next thing you do, once you have your... Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Once you have your 4 main attributes set up, then we need to figure out what your health and your nerve's going to be. And I made it as hard as possible. No, it's not that hard at all. You add the values of your letters, and if you missed it, that's cool. That's fine. But each of those letters represents a die. Starting at rank D is a D6, a 6-sided die. Then it's 8, 10, and 12, right? And what you do is you add the values of your strength and agility together. So if you have a B in strength and then a C in agility, well, you're adding a D10 to a D8 to get 18, right? Divide it by 4 and round up.
Whoa. Math.
I'm not good at that. No one said I would need to do that.
We have calculator.
Okay. Can you
run through that one more time?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's say again, if you let's take Mr. Dustin. What is your strength?
I think I did this right. I have an A.
You have an A in strength, so you put 2 points in strength. Got it? And then what is your agility?
A B.
A B. Oh, okay. So your strength is a D12. That's what you'd be rolling for an A rank, which means it has a highest value of 12. Your B is a D8. And so you have a value of 8, right? So 12 plus 8 is?
20.
Right? Divide that by 4.
5.
And you get 5.
Okay.
That's your health. That's your starting health.
All right.
And you get your nerve the same way, but you use wits and
there it is.
empathy.
Crap.
Yeah, you're not going to be very...
So
Yeah, if your empathy and wits are low, you're going to be very easy to frighten or panic. But you're going to be able to punch things in the face like nobody believes. Or shoot, whichever you put it into.
And so for health, it's only the strength and agility together?
Yep, strength plus agility divide by 4. Yep.
Okay, and can you just tell me the number of C? Is that 4?
C is a D8. B is a D10. And A is a D12.
And what is a D?
A D is a 6. 6, 8, 10, 12.
Okay.
And when you get the reference sheet, which I am praying that I put out there.
Yes, I did get the reference.
Okay. Just want to make sure of that. And on the GM screen, you'll see attribute, rank, die type, die value. It's all on there. It's
You you put your health value in the maximum area.
yes, sir.
I got a 4. Ugh.
What are the check boxes next to it?
That is just to help you when you're playing, so you can go, okay, it took 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage,
okay.
and then we can mark it later.
And then we do the wits and empathy for the nerve.
Yepper.
Okay.
Yeah, I just tried to make it simple on how to mark everything and how to keep track of everything. Oh, you're also gonna like. We don't care how much ammo you have. The only time we ever give a damn about ammo or food or anything is if you roll a 1 on a check. Like you try to shoot somebody, you roll a 1. Well, then we'll take a bullet off if you have one, or you got to reload. But it's never like, okay, you fired 3 bullets. Now we got to subtract from your box you just bought. No.
Okay.
So, explain the division again.
Sure.
I got 22, so I got 5, and we round up so to 6.
Yes. So even if it's 5.1, you round that son of a gun up. Almost
Right.
correct.
Okay.
Okay. So I have a B for wits and a D for empathy.
Okay. So B is a D10.
Ah, okay, D10.
Empathy is a D6 because that's a D, right? Yep. So that's 16 divided by 4. You got 4.
Interesting.
Yeah, you do not have high health and high nerve in these games here. It is going to be very much a oh crap, I'm going to get hurt. And what's nice is you don't actually die when you're dead, when you lose all your health. You get an injury then, whether it's a mental or physical injury. And then eventually, yes, you could get enough injuries to die, because if you lose all your arms, it may be just a scratch, but it's going to be one that's permanent.
Gotcha. Okay.
Once we got our health, our 4 main attributes, then we're going to look at the next 12. And there are descriptions in the book for them, but force is your ability to open things or move things. Melee is your ability to fight, and stamina is your ability to, well, last. Marksmanship, obvious. Mobility, dodge, running. Stealth is, well, stealth. Crafting is building stuff. Observation is your searching, seeing what's going on. Survival, as we mentioned before, is the ability to live off the land, whatever land it is. Healing is when you're going to be helping other people recover health, right?
Okay.
Insight is seeing how people are lying to you or not, and persuasion is obvious. And you can put 3 of them in D. So if you want to do that, you pick any 3 of these, make them a D. And that'll be the ones you're kind of bad at, but there's going to be others you're worse at. Then you can pick 2 of them, anything you want on here, to be a C, and 1 of them should be a B. So you should have 6 things filled out till you're all done. And if you guys decide to go back, if you look at the book and you're like, I think I want to change this, I'm not going to harp on anything like that. I'm not that kind of dude.
I'm just sitting here wondering what we're going to end up with.
Yeah.
Well, the one we're going to be playing first, because we already did with you the Doctor is in, and we did the New Neighbors, which was the Body Snatchers. So you're now headed out to the forest because everybody's going on a group bonfire camping thing. and that's when the wackiness ensues. From there, well, we'll see where we end up, which I already have planned.
We going to a party, a kegger party in the forest with a bonfire. I mean, Dante's in. Dante's
Yep.
in.
So yeah,
That's right up his alley. Or,
Okay.
which I'll show a little bit of it then. But yeah, go ahead, ask any questions you have.
Yeah, I totally didn't understand any of that. So I'm so sorry, Chris. Like, I don't
No.
understand how I'm supposed to like fill out the whole thing below.
That's okay. I've been teaching for over 15 years. I'm used to, and I teach college level, so I get all kinds, and I'm used to everything. Nothing is going to offend me.
Okay.
So you can start off. You can put your name in if you want. Doesn't matter. You can fill it up. Okay. And
No. I'm sorry. I meant the things under like strength, agility, wits, and empathy. I don't know how to fill that out.
Okay. So you got the strength, agility, wits, and empathy part done?
Yes, I did. And my
Just
health
the top
and
one?
nerve.
Awesome. So these last ones are skills. They're basically kind of like feats, things you're good at. And you will pick 3 of them to be a level D. Okay, so just whatever 3 you think you're going to be okay at, kind of okay. You get 2 of them that you can make a level C, so then you're not too bad at. You know what I mean? You're pretty good. And then you pick another one, a final one, to be a B, which is going to be your best of your skills.
Oh, got it. So in the end, you're only filling out 6.
Absolutely. Only 6.
All right.
And if you ever have to roll, like let's say since I don't have melee filled in here, and I know it's kind of hard the way it's zoomed, but if you saw a bit ago, whenever I try to zoom in, it turns all wonky on me.
So-
It just keeps doing this. So I got to...
Sorry, Chris. Which 6 are we choosing then? Strength and agility straight across, or are we using 6 out of the 12?
6 out of the 12. I don't care what you pick. That's between you and God.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Everything
And if you
else,
ever have to make a roll, go ahead.
everything else we're going to fill in later with a roll?
No, the other 6 are going to be blank, and that's what I was coming at.
Okay.
Even
gotcha. Okay.
even if you have nothing in it, and like I don't have melee filled out here. But if I were to ever have to make a melee check, I would just use my strength. Because normally when you make a check in this game, it's the attribute plus the skill underneath it. So you'd roll both of those dice. But if you don't have anything in it, you just roll the base die. Because you always can try.
Yeah. Okay. Oof.
Okay. Now I will ask for professional advice here. Would it be better to, if you have if you chose, certain attributes or whatever you call them, the wits thing, like at a higher level, would you then want one of the things under it to be higher as well? Or is it smarter to do the things you're bad at and put things in that?
That might be the way I would go if you're looking to have it more of a balanced sheet. But if you want to truly say I am the best of the best at this, then you do it your first way. But like if I knew I had a C in strength and I really wanted to be good at melee, I would take that C and I would probably make this my D to do that. But it all depends on how you want to be.
Right, got it. Okay.
All right. So one more time. How many do we put D's on?
3 Ds.
1, 2. Okay. I still need one more. Okay.
I'm moving that. My agility section is totally jacked.
That's okay. That's okay. That's what we have our friends for.
I'm almost thinking I should move.
I'm gonna
move this. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that blank again. I gotta move something into empathy here.
Karen.
And you said healing is healing other people, right?
Yep. You were going to be like bandaging or medical care. Yep.
Yeah. And what's
most
the
of
difference
it's done in between.
What is the difference between observation and insight?
Observation is looking around at the environment. Insight is looking at the intent of the person.
Okay.
So is somebody lying to you? Are they holding a secret? Is the torture worth it?
Oh,
Always.
shit. Okay.
Always worth it.
All right. I'm going to...
If you're Steven Seagal, it's expected to be torturing things.
Okay, so I think I might have messed something up here.
Okay, Mr. Dustin, let me set this up exactly as you have yours. What was your strength?
A.
A? Beautiful. What's your agility?
B.
Got it. Wits?
B.
And empathy?
D.
Okay, so that would make your health a
5.
6, most likely. 12 and 10. 22. Divide by 4. It's 5 point something, right?
Yeah.
Then we take that up to a 6.
Oh, okay.
12 and 6. So this should be a 5 is nerve, right? So did you have any?
Okay, so 5 is nerve. Okay.
Should be. I'll double 10 and 6. That's 16. No, 16 divided by 4. Okay, you had 16. That's right. So it should be a 4. Let's see. Force is.
I put a D.
Okay. Melee.
Blank.
Okay. Stamina.
And blank.
Okay. Then we go to marksmanship.
I put a B here.
Got it. Mobility.
Blank.
Got it. Keep going. Stealth.
Stealth is a D.
Got it. Crafting.
And then blank.
Got it.
Observation's blank. And survival's C.
Okay. Empathy.
And then blank. Wait. Empathy. Oh, yeah, right. Healing's blank. Insight's blank. And persuasion's a D.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3 Ds. We need 1 more C. And you got your B.
Okay.
So any one of those blank ones you can turn into a C.
Okay. What should I do?
If it were me and I had your A strength and I wanted to be a good fighter, I would take melee. But it looks like you want to do agility, which is pretty good too. So I would maybe take observation or crafting. But it's how you want to build the character, you know? Is it going to be detective-y style? Is it going to be what? Long-range snipery? Because snipery would be good with observation.
Okay.
Oops.
I'll do observation to C.
Okay. So 2 C's, 3 D's, and a B. There we go. Now the next thing's a fun one, if you're into it. You get to have a signature item for free. And that's going to be something that you're going to be able to pull out, look at, remember, or otherwise interact with. And it can help lower your stress once in a while. Usually once per session. Like Dante had his herbal distribution device. You know,
we just take a little hit.
Yeah, but it's some kind of a small thing. Usually fits in your pocket or bag or something, whatever you're carrying, that is personal to you. Make it whatever you'd want it to be.
For Kitty, it would be a rolling pin.
That can't fit in my pocket.
Okay. But it's a comfort item?
Yes. Yes.
Can it be
That's
the
how he
clickety
described
clack?
it to Dante, and of course Dante went, "Oh, I got one of those anyway."
Yeah. Can it be what?
Can it be the sound of bullets rolling around in the revolver? Or something?
I don't know how you'd carry it, but I mean, you could, if that's how you want to write it, sure.
That is the playlist right there. The playlist on the YouTube channel to see The Doctor Is In and New Neighbors.
Yep.
There's 4 episodes of one and 5 episodes of the other. You can see both streams that we've done, see how much fun we have, and see where Dante and Karen came from.
So you can write your signature item in here, and this won't go away unless a sheet. Hey, if you want to keep a sheet of bubble wrap or that little, they have it as a toy now, like a little rubber toy now, where you can actually pop the bubbles in that, and it's all in it, and then you flip it over and you pop them again. I'm not saying I bought one for one of my kids, but well, they wanted.
4 grandkids, they all have 10 different ones, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, there's your signature item. That can be whatever you want. Zippo lighter. If you're Stallone in Cobra, it's that match in the mouth or whatever. But Steven Seagal, the screams of young children. Whatever you need. And once you have that, we will go on to what's called specialties, because they're right up here. Don't worry about critical injuries. I know nobody here is ever going to get a critical injury.
Well, we know Karen won't.
Jesus. Her rectal erectional shock therapy.
She got them tactical tatas and a freaking.
Yeah, instead of a bulletproof vest, we gave her that. Yeah, tactical.
He pulled her a great bus. I don't know. See, we don't know what Christy's going to do. Is she going to create a kitty character, or we don't know. We'll find out.
But your next thing is you're going to want to pick one specialty. Now, that's going to be kind of tough when we're doing it on here, but I'll show you some anyway. And we have them starting on page 24 of the main book, which, again, if you have, which you should have because it's in there, but you can see there's quite a bit of them. And what I did was I went through the characters that I have in the game and I took their abilities and I just turned them into, so this way it feels more and more connected as it is. So like if you were somebody that's high in melee attack things and you like punching things in the face, maybe you'll take hard hitter, which says you get +2 to melee combat. And that's something that's actually going to confuse a lot of D&D players, but because +2 doesn't. No, and I don't mean that mean. It's just +2 doesn't mean you add 2 to it. +2 or +1 in this game means you increase the value, the die value. So instead of, if you're rolling at a D and you get a +2 to that D, you're now rolling a B.
Right.
So you'd roll a D10 instead of a D6.
Yeah, I remember. It's the system.
Well, I know you remember. I'm explaining for everybody else.
Easy. It is easy to play, and Chris is a really good GM. He's patient. Look, come on, Lori and I, we're both pretty green too when we started playing with Chris and with Max in Tomb of Annihilation. And we had a blast, man, and it's fun. That's all. It's just a good way to escape for a couple hours every week, man.
Speaking of escape, there's the one ability called New Mixture that totally, I'm not sure who that's related to. You discovered a way to mix herbs to make someone feel better. I don't know who that could be about, but yeah, But then we have like Bodyguard, Compassion, and when you go through, you read, and you can pick one of these extra abilities to have.
And which page is that on?
24.
Starting at 24.
24.
Down through 27. There's a couple of pages because I want to give you some variety.
I think I got
there's a ton of stuff. You're going to find like 8 things you want to use, and you can only use one. And
then you're going to get mad at me, and then I'll be like, "Yeah, I know." You can. What's nice is again they didn't have this kind of system in originally, and now, but I have a leveling system in, so you'll be able to buy these things later, and you'll be able to increase your skills as you get more and more experience. But the thing is, in this game, the XP is also your money. So because whatever you're doing, I'm not making you go out and get a job, but your worth or your items earned is, it's just like you found gold in another dungeon or something. But then you can use the experience to buy items, which is what we're going to do after.
The more items you get, the better you are. That's how you're leveling up, is with your better equipment, better stuff. You know.
I'm sorry. Once again, you said 27, right?
24 through 27. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, here's some of the injuries you can get, like gouged eyes, impaled thigh, all the way up to impaled heart, where you are dead ski. Same thing with a crushed skull. So yeah, you can die here.
And this is one of them places where your creativity can add things to that, like rectal cattle prod and.
And how many?
I'm sure Chris hadn't thought of the injury cattle prod to the butthole until after Lori started playing.
Oh, jeez.
And how many?
No, Good, I'm sorry.
How many of the specialties do we get?
One.
One.
You get to pick one.
That's why I said that. You're gonna see like 8 different things that you want to be, and you can only choose one, dude. It's
right.
Until like I said, until later when you get your yeah. But yeah, we have stuff in here for car chase. We have stuff in here to fix your cars, boats, airplanes, helicopters, whatever you have.
That nice ride right there.
Yeah.
Where do we put the the specialties? Okay.
Yep. And then we'll get into the equipment, which is chapter 5.
And there again, you'll find where Karen decided to bring her own unique weapon to the game. So I'm pretty sure Cattle Prod. Was Cattle Prod on the list?
Yes, it was.
It was? Okay, but rectal Cattle Prod was not.
No, that was definitely a unique spin.
That was definitely an injury that was not on the list.
Right.
So don't get too close to Karen, because you could end up with a cattle prod in your ass.
Unless you're into it. I mean, I'm not here to judge.
Yeah.
I'll hold the camera just like everybody else.
There.
No kink shaming here.
I think I'm just gonna go. I'm not even gonna finish looking. I'm going with that one right there.
Yeah. What'd you get? If you don't mind me asking.
Gut feeling.
Ah. Okay.
So one of that's right over my name area. With my broken vestibular, your vestibular is meant to send pattern recognition for you to like be able to see the camouflaged animal that's trying to attack you and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what it is, since it's like a subroutine, it sends a chemical down to your stomach that says listen to your gut. So that's why you get the initial reaction, is that chemical reaction to your gut.
Huh.
You're like gut feelings. So I'm gonna stick with that.
Okay. I didn't know about that. Learn something new every day.
Can I add something to my body with my signature item?
What do you mean?
Like, can I have like holsters that I carry?
Ooh.
Yeah. If that's your thing, yeah. That's perfectly fine. I thought you were saying, like, can I add a fifth arm?
An arm.
Yeah, no.
No, like I just okay, so I guess the inspiration for my character is I was named after Dusty Fogg.
Okay.
Who is like expert marksman cowboy, That's why I have the hat and all that. That's why I was named. And so I figured like I would have holsters that I can have revolvers in or something.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Just making sure.
No, that's cool.
Hey Dustin, we were struggling for a name for my son, and we seen Wyatt Earp.
Yeah.
And so they're like Wyatt, definitely for sure. And then Wyatt grew up. My nickname for him was Buckaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was my little cowboy.
That's awesome. Buckaroo Banzai.
Buckaroo Banzai, yep.
How often do people panic in this game?
It can happen. I thought it would happen a bit more with Dante. For some reason, they kept just winning the friggin' panic checks and the stress checks and stuff. I tried so hard to get them to panic, but they would. But yeah, normally it's not a constant thing, but it can happen.
Okay.
Unless you have again that large glass stress relieving device. He knows what I'm talking about.
I just put down pipe for smoking.
Oh, see, that'll be cool because Dante will have somebody to smoke with now.
Mm-hmm.
Terry would never smoke with Dante.
Ah, what a lame-o.
Yeah. Although it did cause Dante to visit a pool and leave behind special things.
Although the doctor was cool, he had some unique drugs.
Y'all are outrageous.
But as we said, experience points, your XP, is what you use to buy things and what you use to level up and everything else. You're going to start with 4 experience. And there's going to be the chart in here that will tell you some things you can buy. Special items you can't buy because they're only found as you're adventuring, there's suggestions for what you can find. But below that, you will have your weapons, and you'll have other items, ammunition, and so on that you're going to be able to pick up, and it will tell you the cost for it over here on the right in experience points. So, for instance, if you wanted to come down here and grab a 30-30 rifle, it would cost you 3 experience to do it. And then don't forget to come down here and grab some 30-30 ammo, but when you buy it, it gives you some. Because, well, we're not jerks here. And if you see a weapon that's not on here, like this is a 357 revolver, here's a 44 Magnum revolver. But if you saw something that wasn't on here, we just adjust a little bit here and there. It's not set in stone.
And you only get 4 experience points, right?
For your starting items, yep.
Okay.
These are assumed to be the things you have on hand right now. And again, they are all in that book starting on page, because there are 56 and 57. Yeah, 56 is the start of the chapter. But there are also some items up here, like an anatomy textbook, that can help with healing. Or if you want to grab a crowbar, well, you know what a crowbar can be used for. Duct tape, and a whole bunch of other stuff that is not, as long as it's not one of the special items, we can work it out. And again, it'll list the cost there.
Whoa. Telescopic sight.
Yep. You can add a sight to your gun.
Come on, load.
But here's the baseball bat. There's Karen's cattle prod. All kinds of fun stuff. And then there's ammo below it if you ever, for whenever you need to buy it later. Because, if your gun runs out and we say it runs, you got to go buy ammo for it. That's all.
I know Dante proved to be quite inventive and agile when it came to battle with the doctor and the doctor's minions. Dante proved to be quite the hero. Ask Karen. Ask her. I had to push her ass out of a window. Save her life. And I do mean push her ass because her ass got stuck in the window. And I had to push and push and push. And we're lucky we got out alive. We were lucky.
What page was that on again?
Starts at 56. Chapter.
Okay.
But we're not allowed specialty items.
Because they're found in story games. They're meant for like your goals.
Right.
That's
so just that list.
that's the inventive part Dante was talking about, finding something in the game and putting it to use.
But yeah, the items above, specialty items are like your mundane things like food, water, holy water, painkillers, etc., etc. And then after specialty items down below, you'll have your weapons.
Okay. So we don't get any specialty items. We just get the ones up above, skip specialty, and then come down and get like our cattle prod and.
Absolutely. If you notice on the specialty items, it doesn't even have an experience cost, a buy price, because you just can't buy them.
Yeah. See, those are ones
you're not. I shouldn't. I should say you're not meant to buy them. If somebody wants to take one of these things, throw them in a game, and give it a cost, feel free. I'm just saying it's not meant to be purchased.
You can trade it with your friend for a bag of weed, though.
Like if you found, we did actually have in one of the games the puzzle box, the one from Hellraiser. Yeah. We did that. What else did we do? We used one of these in.
I know I picked up some kind of a bone saw or something and sliced the up.
Yep.
It wasn't of my regular weapon choice, but it was right there handy.
That's what we do.
And I put the playlist, for all the Slaughterville RPG streams, so you guys can go watch a couple episodes and get a feel for how the game flows, right? So copy that link so you guys can go see us actually playing, and you see what I mean. Chris is a true GM. He lets the players play. We had a lot of fun playing this game. We really did.
The only railroad on here will be.
Is it just like the anatomy textbook through prescribed painkillers?
That's your regular items. Then if you scroll down a bit, after specialty items, you'll see weapons.
Oh, okay. Keep going then.
Yep.
Mystical Revolver. Is that one of them?
Where's that one at? No, Mystical Revolver on page 59 is still part of the specialty items above. Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Jeez.
Yep.
Finally.
Yeah, you'll notice they didn't have the XP cost just because they didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I kept looking for that. I'm like, wait, what?
I'd like you to buy a haunted painting, but I was going to use that one for like you inherited it from a relative, and then you'd have a haunted painting that you got to deal with. That's just one of the things I thought of for that. But
lawn darts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you've ever played with lawn darts, you know they belong. There's your reference sheet. You should have that. That's your main.
Holy newsflash! It's cold outside.
Oh yeah.
9mm.
It got crazy. And then next week it's supposed to be like 70 here where I'm at. But yeah, this thing will give you the ranges. It'll tell you about opposing rolls, what advantage and disadvantage are, as well as all of the different die types, estimated times, etc., etc. That's all. That'll be all in your reference sheet. But I also gave you the GM screen just because I like having them, and I figured you might like having it too. Then there's the book. You should have the book as well as your character sheet. Oh yeah, and the Moonlit Night. This is. Let me scroll back. Let me zoom out just a hair. There you go. This is the one we're going to be doing. We're going to be starting with the Moonlit Night.
So
go ahead.
When I purchase a weapon, a 9mm, and it says I gain 3 ammunition burst fires, does that mean I go down and pick up 3 amp? What does that mean?
Yeah. Yes, you would in your notes just write 3 ammunition or 3 ammo because you automatically get that. That is yours when you buy the weapon.
Okay.
Burst fire is when you use the weapon, it's an ability of the weapon that will allow you to spend ammo to get more damage or dice or rerolls for it, depending on which weapon and thing you have.
Right. So in the notes area for my 9mm, I just simply put down 3
either
3 ammunition.
Yeah, you could put 3 ammunition and then burst fire. So you know you have that ability.
All right.
4. Okay, so oh, and that takes up all the experience.
If it's 4, yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if I wanted to get this M4A1, it would be 2-handed. I would be able to increase the marksman by 2, 2 damage, medium range, and then you gain 3 ammunition, and it can go full auto. And it has exactly what full auto means in the other section about the weapons. In fact, we do have an index as well if you're ever, lost about something. In fact, let me just show you. I actually paid a guy to go through and index everything because I sure as heck was not doing all this.
Dante was really good at saving bullets and using them at the right time. He's really good at it for a stone guy. I'm just saying.
For instance, if you wanted to know about full auto, it'll tell you it's on page 37. I don't have these hyperlinked out, but it'll tell you it's on page 37, and there you can read what full auto is, what it does.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all there.
And if I have 3 weapons, I just put the extra one down in gear.
Yeah, if that's the only place you can fit it. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you get, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh shit! I got the long-handled shovel, the 9mm semi-pistol, and a knife.
Dude, it is so hard to pick a specialty. These are so.
I
good.
know.
I've like scrolled like 5 times now.
So yeah, your knife you don't get any bonus for because it's the knife, but it does 1 damage, and you have to be engaged with the person, like right next to each other.
Right.
And it's only one-handed. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Pretty easy. At least I try to make it as easy as I can for you,
I just because I don't know. I'm basically making myself in here. So, and I joke around quite a bit with my gardening skills outside. You guys remember Mystery Men movie, The Shoveler?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah.
That is me as a superhero, man. I've called myself the Shoveler thousands of times out in the garden.
Yeah, I used to love that movie. I haven't seen that in so dang long.
It's funny. It's a good movie.
But that's really all there is to the character sheets. Is once you have your items and things picked out, well, you're ready to dive in, and that's where I think I have the adventure book included. But if you don't want to know what's going to happen, don't read it.
Okay.
But otherwise, if you don't care, if you know what happens, you can read through. And I even included cards if somebody wanted to print out cards and had all of the items there that you might find in here. Same thing with the map, character sheets. These were pre-mades. It's all tried to make it as full as possible. I should put some of this on Amazon, but I just never. I didn't. So are there any questions, comments, or concerns?
I'm still trying to figure out my thing. Weapons.
Okay. Mr. Pops, when is the next show? Did I lose him?
Next Thursday, 11 a.m.
No, Buva, today.
Oh, no, we're good. I didn't even set up. The next show would be Ask Chuck Dixon at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
But it's pre-recorded, and I can set it up at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock.
Okay. Well, we're almost done here anyway. I just figured
I'm not worried about time. We're good.
Okay. I just wanted to double check with you, Boo.
Okay, can I get back to being Dante now?
I guess.
So I'm looking at the Magnum revolver.
Let me get there just so I'm on the same page as you are. 44 mag.
Yeah.
That's 4 points. That's it then.
Right. So
You gain 3 ammo.
So you got
how much is
bullets.
a knife?
You get
It was
3
one.
bullets with that gun, and you
Knife-
got
a
to
knife is
use
one.
them wisely.
Okay. So
If you pick
maybe
the 357,
yeah.
which is 3, then you could get the knife as well.
Okay.
See,
I think I'll do that then. I think
you got to be really
357.
careful with them bullets, and always try to get more whenever you can.
Yeah, the thing with the difference between your 357 and the 44 is it adds 1 more bonus that you can increase a die by a certain number.
Which one does?
The 44 has a +3, where the 357 is a +2. But yeah, it's not that big. If you're already high in the agility and the marksmanship anyway, then you're already good there.
Okay.
Yeah, Dante's really good at shooting stuff. I don't know why.
So then if I go back to my
He doesn't have glaucoma.
It's probably the.
Hey, that is technically it's a. Sorry, man.
I was just gonna say it was his upbringing on the beaches of California, but go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's a performance enhancing drug.
Yes, it is.
It steadies the nerves.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
You should see how good I am with the frisbee.
So, I remember the first time Rush Limbaugh was talking about it years ago, and he's like, the very first professional athlete to get a lifetime ban from his sport for testing positive for cannabis, and it was professional darts.
Really?
Because it steadied his hands so much, right, that he was really good at it, and then he tested positive for it, and they're like, okay, well, it's got to be the weed.
Guess who else is good
Wow.
at? Guess who else is good at darts?
Dante.
Pops.
Really?
I've
There may be something to that then.
Yeah.
I've got championship trophies throwing darts when I was younger, and I hadn't thrown in like 15 years, and I still have my darts, right? I hadn't thrown in like 15 years, and all the youngsters around here were setting up dart boards, and they're going this and they're going that. And I was like, well, gee, let me go pull my darts out. I ain't thrown them in like 15 years. 2 bulls out of 3 darts. First time I threw at the board, dude. Hadn't thrown in ages. And I was like, yeah, that's muscle memory shit. Dink, dink, dink. All day long, I can do that, man. Darts is good.
That Michael J. Fox disease.
Well, no, it's like the other thing is I can do it left-handed too, and that would piss people off. Like, because I threw darts in the bar a lot, right? And a lot of times there's money involved, and I'd win somebody's money. I'd be like, I'll let you play. I'll give you a chance to win your money back. I'll play left-handed, and I beat him again. That would really piss him off. But it's just look, throwing darts is. It's like I said, it's muscle memory. Once you know where that sweet spot is, you just hit that sweet spot, letting go of the dart every time. This is where I gotta let go of it. This speed, this is where it's gotta be. Don't, and eventually it just becomes muscle memory. You watch some guys on ESPN throwing darts, they throw that big old high arc and just drop them on the bullseye or the 20, right? And it's like, I throw it right at it. Dink. I got a straight tunnel vision shot at the bullseye. Those pros, I don't know how they do that, where they throw, it's like going 10 feet in the air and coming down and landing in the 20. It's like, get the fuck out of here. How do you do that? I don't know. I'm good. Those guys are great. As far as the weed steadying the hand, I don't know. We were always drinking and shit. Who knows?
No, it's. I was gonna say the Michael J. Fox disease. What disease does he have? Parkinson's. Yeah, it's a nerve disease. It makes you shake, and they give him a little bit of cannabis, and it settles him right down.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it settles you down. I'm just saying when you're at the bar and you're drunk and you smoked up a bunch of weed for a guy and drinking and shit, and it was like freaking clowning, and I mean, I don't know. the funniest part was we had an old man on our team who was a ringer, who threw like those guys in the pros, that could just hit anything he wanted on the board. And he was our ringer. We were all good. He was great. And that's why we won championships. That's why we won trophies, because we had a guy on our team that just couldn't be beat.
Well, if you guys were smoking any time around the time you were doing it, you had a
that was
advantage.
he was an old man. He didn't smoke or nothing. He actually he always said, "You guys get all high. We're gonna lose if you guys go get all high."
No, you're not. You got to be like pinpoint. Ding, 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 ding.
The deal was the other three of us on the team were so competitive with each other that the team we were playing with didn't even matter. None of us wanted to be the guy who did worst on our own team.
Right.
That's how competitive we were. Nobody because the guy who did the worst had to buy all the drinks for the night. So nobody wanted to be low man on the totem pole on our own team. So the other team was in trouble because none of us want to lose. That's a pretty hefty bar tab, even back in the 80s. Okay. There's a hefty bar tab.
All right. Is there any questions on the character sheet at all?
Yeah. What these guys do? I want to know. Do you have an idea for your character archetype? Levi, come on. What are you going to be?
Where's that archetype section at again?
Let me go right to it for you. Should be on the chapter 3. Or
Chapter
right at the
3.
end. Right around there.
Okay.
Where are we
right
putting?
right before 3.
What are we putting the
page was that?
archetype on?
Archetype can be whatever you want, but if you start with page 13,
you can see
there's a list of they're the ones that I have in the board game.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool.
things you can choose from. You can take one of those and take certain things off it and create your own idea. Okay, like what did Karen was the Karen, but made herself the ultimate Karen.
Right. I forget what one she started. But either way, she took just the attributes and ran with it all. So.
But yeah, there's a bunch of different things there to choose from. You can choose your own if your attributes fit something you had in mind. I mean, that's what I love about Chris, man. He lets us play. He lets us be the players. He's gonna adapt to whatever we do. You see,
that's my job.
He's not like, oh no, you can't do that. That's outside of the boundaries of the game. What? I have the power to do that, and now you're telling me I can't do that? I hate when GMs do that. It's like, if you have these powers, you have these powers. And you can use them pretty much any time, right? And GM adapts to the use of the powers he granted you. That's how it's supposed to be. Anyway. Godslayers.
And when I made the book, when I made the book, I had 2 pages. And my buddy Nate, he did this book, and then of course we know who did this one, but I let them put an ad in the RPG. So
look at that. It's Karen. I mean Lori. I mean,
yeah.
Sponsored by Needlemeyer Mayo.
So what I described.
Go ahead, Dustin.
So what I described earlier, does that fit a specific archetype that you know of?
Even if it doesn't, no. I mean, you could list it as like the bad boy, or you could list it as the snoop or whatever. But you could also just call it the gunslinger.
Yeah.
You
call it whatever
you
you
do
want.
Whatever you want.
Creating a new archetype,
like the police officer. Right. The police officer might fit there, or it might be, just because of the gun hip thing. But yeah, you can feel free to make up any archetype you want. These are not, again, set in stone. These are just recommendations.
Okay.
Just want to say for all the other stoners out there, Dante claims Midnight Toker. You get to call your character that. That's Dante. That's his archetype, Midnight Toker.
So where do we put the archetype on the character sheet?
Ba-da-boom.
Hmm.
If you want, you can put in other items, or you can put it right after your
I'd
name.
put it where your name is.
I'd
put it where your name is. It's like Dusty Gunslinger. That's a good name, actually. Dusty Gunslinger.
Right? I tried to make it look like a journal. Just what with the anyway. I know it's just stupid aesthetics things. But.
That's what this is, people. It's the Slaughterville character creation stream. We're getting ready to run another one of these. So you got a week. If you get a hold of Chris sometime this week, if you want to be part of this and you're catching this on the replay, get a hold of Chris sometime this week. Get your character created so that you're ready when we start next Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Right here. Right here.
All right. Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Oh, as far as like picking your gear and weapons and everything, is it suggestible that you use all 4 of your experience points to gear up?
Use it or lose it is
Okay.
pretty much what it is. Yeah, these 4 do not carry on into the main game. They are only for your starting stuff.
What do we got here? What is that? What? Oh my God. Oh my God.
She cannot come in here.
Dante!
She is not allowed in here. No.
Dante, where have you been? I've been calling. What are you
Still in
doing?
Cabo, man. Leave me alone.
Who are all these people? What are they doing?
We're planning a new trip to Slaughterville, yo.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard me.
We need to borrow your van.
No. Is that Christopher Brown Pants?
Yes.
Why are you doing this? What insanity are you planning? This is just people. Do not go to Slaughterville.
Come to Slaughterville.
Don't do it.
Come to Slaughterville.
No, this is a bad idea.
It's going to be a lovely time in the woods around the campfire.
I really feel like
There's
fire
plenty-
is the operative word there. Everything at Slaughterville burns itself down.
Accidentally,
saying.
right?
It burns itself down. If you guys want to be on fire,
we lost.
be my guest.
You're coming along.
No. You can't.
Yeah,
make
we're
me do
leaving
that.
next week, so be ready. Don't
No, you
none of
can't
this
make me.
crap. Go get the van serviced. Do all the
Look
stuff.
at the van
that I would
service. That's your
normally do.
job.
You got to do all the stuff I normally do because I'm not there, man.
Well, get your ass back here so you can
I'm-
take the van for service and you can drive all these people around. That's not my job.
Having too much fun. I'll be home when I get home. Yo.
You're not home. You're
Oh,
freeloading.
that's
It's my home.
Be nice. I hope you're not throwing too much stuff down the stairs.
There's a whole collection. You just wait.
Yeah.
Pack some mail, Carrie.
Yeah. I'm not. I mean, I really don't think Slaughterville's a great idea, guys. Just don't.
I don't know why you're trying to talk these people out of a cool investigation into the supernatural.
Have they not watched the other 2 times that we went to Slaughterville?
I told them to. I don't know if they watched.
They should know what they're getting themselves into.
I
It's
told
going to
them.
be a nice time. It'll be a nice time around the campfire. You're gonna
Lies,
relax,
Mr.
be
Brown
stressed.
Pants.
I did. I met this nice tour guide, and he said he was going to take us to Slaughterville.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. I know.
You need to wear, number 1, your brown pants, and 2, bring a fire extinguisher. You are not. Are those pants? I didn't even know what you were showing us there, sir. I'm concerned.
Mhm. just be ready, Karen. Okay.
Oh God. I'll be ready for my next Botox, and that's all I have to say.
All the equipment is in the van. It's ready to go. It just needs to make sure the air in the tires is right and check the oil. Just the simple stuff. I know you can handle it. Or ask one of your other consuelos. They'll do it for you.
Dante, I hate you.
I know. I love you, though. You're so cool. She's really fun to hang out with, guys. Wait till she gets the cattle prod out. You'll love it. I'm sure you'll love it. I gotta go though, because she's on my phone now. She's like buzzing my phone now. I'm gonna go talk to her and try to calm her down. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Lord help us. Yeah, I think they have a Killer Karen they're doing up pretty soon. That's why I was asking. But anyway, are there any issues? You guys are pretty good set up, ready to get going?
I think so.
We have our name, our health, our nerve, our strength settings, our story points, and XP.
XP should be blank. Yep.
Blank. Okay.
Or 0, whatever.
Gotcha.
Because you spent the 4 on the items.
Okay. Then we have our specialties, and then our signature item. 1
specialty, 1 signature item. Yep.
Now, so if my archetype was, I chose the mentor, and he came with 9mm. So
that was the recommended item for him. So if you were to get it, you would take that experience. Oh, I think it's what, 2 or 3? 2, right?
2. Yep.
Yeah.
So I already had. Yeah, I already purchased. Yeah. Okay, so I chose the right one then. Okay.
Yeah. Again, the archetypes are just suggestions, standard templates if you wanted to go with something like that.
Right. Well, I kind of liked. Oh shoot, what was it? Further down, there was a couple of them in there. Like I like the idea of the Snoop.
Yeah.
But nobody likes him. And it's kind of, who doesn't want to? Who wants to not be liked?
Yeah, he has the observation, but real little empathy and all that other stuff.
Yeah. And so
the goth,
Yeah, that's why I went with the mentor. It was kind of like, yeah, okay. I figured since my agility sucks, I'd be stuck back at camp, probably planting tomatoes or something anyway. I don't know.
So yeah, the mentor is this dude right here. He's a guy I know. Handles the only thing I know him by is his handle, Moonsilver. Right, he's a pretty good guy. He went on to help work on some other horror board games that I like. I'm trying to get him back in, but as soon as I saw this picture of him, my first thought was Bobby Singer from Supernatural, which is why all his stuff is in the game anyways is tailored around that. That's what I did.
And it almost kind of looks like he's holding the shovel already for me.
Yeah.
There we are. And like I said, we will. Yeah, there is that whole section on page 12 up here, right above the archetypes, on how to spend experience. If you ever, when we get to that point where you start getting experience pulled in, if you want to spend it on items, you can spend it on items, or you can buy increasing skill levels, or you can buy more specialties, or for 1 experience point, if you are completely lost, you don't know what to do, you can spend an experience to get a hint from whoever the game master is.
Okay.
So I tried to throw that in so that if somebody's really not sure where to go or what to do, they can grab that. There's always an option.
And once we have this filled out, we want to do a save as option up here on the PDF file, right?
Yeah, save it with whatever your character name is and so on.
Okay.
All right. Now, as far as like in game and like finding stuff, I mean, not everything has to be bought, I'm assuming.
Right. That's your observation skill. Like if you're out looking around and you're searching and you happen to be able to find something,
you might be able to put it in your stash.
Pick it up and grab it without spending the experience. But will it always be there? No, we can't say that. But there's always a possibility of everything. Of course, I don't know how well you're going to find like a whale skeleton in a lumber mill. So, I mean, I guess the possibility is there, but it's probably not likely.
Right.
But you never know in Slaughterville. Just might.
Yeah. You never know. I love Slaughterville, guys. I don't have to be Dante anymore because Karen left.
Yeah. He tore the Dante out of him.
She just, she's always messing with dude, man. I don't get it. Anyway, look, guys, this game is fun as hell to play. There's so much lore behind it, like I said, with the novels, with the graphic novels, the tabletop game. There's so much more you can get involved in. This is like the pinnacle of Slaughterville. This is where you get to bring your character to the game. And you never know. Next time there may be a Levi card or a Dusty card. Or
never know.
You see what I'm saying? This is what's happening.
But I never do anything without permission. I would never. But there are a couple of concepts I'd like to let you know about, if in case you can't read the rules, about the town that you may want to know. One, sell stuff, cell phones, things like that. They don't work. They exist. They just don't work. So if you bring them from outside for some reason, you have no connection.
There's no net.
Yeah.
There's no net.
The town changes. Like for one instance, if it's a movie theater one day and it's a pizza shop the next day, to the people of the town, it's always been a pizza shop. It's never been a theater. It just suddenly became, right? It's just always been this. Except for the people that can see, the people that know what's going on, they will notice the change. But the people in the town, they'll have no idea.
There's a group of people in the town that know there's weird shit going on.
Right. And that's why, as the characters, you're special, is because you can observe that kind of thing as it happens. And also, think of the town as the one where every one of your favorite horror movies took place, and that's where you're at. So anything is around the corner.
Wow.
It reminds me a lot of that.
Sometime in the future, yes, we'll go to Slaughter Space. You'll find aliens and stuff too.
Okay, and I think fair warning to anybody that's still here. I built my character to be well liked and helpful, but also not good at fighting. So
you're hanging out at camp with me then?
I guess so. We'll counsel each other.
So it's up to me and Dusty and Karen to protect you two? Is that what
yes.
But I'm making it worth your while because I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
I hope you make some good cookies and stuff.
Yes, exactly.
I make the best cookies.
Brownies.
Dante likes.
Just hit Dante up for some of that special recipe.
I'm your hookup, man.
Yeah.
Miss Karen, if you're listening, I need to talk to you about the Dante edition of the special cover for the Slaughterville Book 2. Remind me to do that with you. Cool? Okay, now I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? But no, but yeah, that's what this town is. Think of it, as it came out after, I believe, but Cabin in the Woods style, where there's any monster that can happen, depending on the player's choices. That's how I built the board game way back when and started in 2012. Was I wanted it to be drag and drop. You can put any location in, you can put any villain in, any character at any time, and just play, have fun, have a fun horror adventure. And I tried to tailor the RPG the same way. The only thing that's not is the novel, because this is what would happen if I played the game.
Say what?
I wrote the novels as if this were me playing the game.
Okay.
So
it's a first person role-playing novel.
Well, yeah, kind of not. That's actually not a bad way to say it. But yeah, book one is that's the. Let me reach over here. There we go. This is book one, which is the beast within the werewolf, and then book two is your slasher.
The slasher. Yeah. The lady in the lake or something like that.
Yeah, wait till you see all that. But yeah, and so we have tons of things that you can go up against. In fact, when I do my campaigns, I also write a choose your own adventure for every campaign. So as we're going through the days, you get to pick a path that we go on, and you unlock extra bonus cards, which go in that novel pack.
Yes.
But the novel's up on Amazon, by the way.
Hey, what's a sensor in the equipment?
CENSER. Think what the Catholic, when they're walking down the aisle swinging that brass bowl with the smoke. That's a sensor.
Okay. Got it.
Which again is possible to find if we ever visit a church, or you can buy one.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Present, share. This
So
thing.
this is
I'm here. Take it from the top. God,
fucking Christian.
that kills me. I love it. I'm sorry. That was great.
Yeah, we're only an hour and 50 minutes in. We should start over.
All right. Well, when you
Okay, so Levi,
Mm-hmm.
what's your character's name?
Well, I just went with me. I went Levi the Mentor Skeen.
there you go.
Yeah.
And Dustin, you're Dusty who?
Dusty Fog, gunslinger.
Dusty
There you go.
Fog, gunslinger. Christy.
Yeah, I went ahead and made a character sheet for Kitty Phillips. She is the mom / a very nice girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Why didn't you just call it a trad wife and go?
Yeah. I'm the mom. I'm here. You all can, when you're overly stressed, I have a very nice bosom for you to lay your head on. And I will pet your hair and heal you.
And brownies? Oh,
And
man.
brownies.
And brownies.
Yep.
You guys, Dante gonna be distracted half the time. Kitty, carrying them brownies. I can already see. All right, this is gonna be fun.
Can you pop
Anybody
up?
else, like I said, you got a week. If you want to get with Chris, get a editable character sheet, create a character, get the Slaughterville RPG bundle so you know what's up. And hey, you got 1 week. Next Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern, right here, episode 1.
Mm-hmm. If you want to pop up the share quick.
Okay. What?
Amazon, grab
Yes.
a copy. It's 99 cents on Kindle. I mean, you got $1 laying around. Go ahead and grab a copy, right? But if you want the paperback, you can either get it here, or if you don't want to do the Kindle thing because they say you can't download stuff anymore, I have a PDF. I'll send you for the same thing if you get one.
Yeah. Or just hit him up. He'll hook you up.
Yeah.
No matter what you
I ain't going
He's got
anywhere.
other games. He's got other games, Gods of Metal, Gun Hunting. He's got tons of stuff, man. If you go to laughingrogue.com or go to Laughing Rogue Games on Facebook, and check out his stuff. Oh, and that's what I'm talking about, people. Support your friends, support your compadres, your colleagues. The best.
Yeah,
It's cool that you buy something. It's cool that you buy stuff, but I'm telling you what, bouncing somebody else's product off your fan base is probably the best thing you can do for them.
Mm-hmm. Which again, that's why I'm always talking about stuff like The Gooding by Mike Barron, or this one here by Jay, or these shirts here. I got Path of the Pale Rider stuff all over this place. I mean, Redemption's all over. you know, just what
Promote
we
each
do.
other.
Yeah,
It
it's what we
really
do.
is. I mean, you can buy somebody's book, and yeah, you gave them $20, and they're happy for that. But if you
And-
told the 1,000 followers you have about it, and 4 or 5 of them go buy the book, you've done
Mhm.
them more of a service. Promote each other, you guys. Yeah, I get it. I don't want them to buy their book, then they're not buying my book. No, that's not true. Because if your book's good,
They're going
buying
to get it anyway.
they're buying yours too. Okay,
Mhm.
make good stuff, promote each other, take care of each other. Keep track as creators. Keep track of your campaign. Those people who didn't respond to the surveys, the people who didn't get their PDFs or whatever. Keep track of your stuff too as a creator. Know that you've fulfilled everything. Be that guy. Be that guy that knows you went out of your way. Hey, there's always that one guy that you can't get a hold of. Chris knows. He's got a big ass box right there for a friend of Lori. She's been trying to get a hold of this dude forever so he can get an address and send this dude the box, but dude don't respond. But that don't mean Chris ain't trying to get to him. Be that guy that's trying to make sure you're 100% fulfilled. Be that guy. You know? Talking to you, Christian. No, I'm kidding.
But Mr. Christian, if you really want to get into it and you want to do it, reach out. We'll walk you through it.
Sharks be brown.
No relation.
Okay, I think we've gone off the rails now. Thank you, Christian, for joining in, helping us get there. We needed that. Yes, we did. If you do want to join in, Christian, we're doing this every Thursday, 11 a.m.
Yeah.
This time slot we're in right here. This is where we're going to be playing the game. So I don't know if you're working or not, or if you can get away for a few hours on Thursday morning, you're more than welcome to join us. Just for anybody. You want to come out and have some fun? That's where we're doing it at. You know. That's all we got. What else we
There
got?
you go.
Ask Chuck Dixon. I'm going to get that fired up, ready to go at 2 o'clock. Tonight's movie is, what is it? Army? What?
Land of the Dead?
I thought it was
Nice.
Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead.
No, it's Land of the Dead.
They changed the name of it?
No. It's on Netflix, so it's not Army. I think it's oh wait, it is Army of the Dead.
Okay. I thought that's the link you told me. That was the link you sent me. But yeah, we'll be watching that movie tonight on Pilled. Is it under 2 hours, Dustin?
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
You just pull it up. It'll tell you how long it is.
I know. I'm working on it.
All right, let me know, because that has a lot to do with what time I start the show on Build. If it's over 2 hours, we got to start a little earlier. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, we will be watching that tonight on Build, exclusively on the Madness Network. And what else happens on Thursday night? Man, I am so out of it right now. Yesterday, the computer crashed, killed everything. I'm still trying to figure out what's working and what's not. And yeah, the movie I'm building, Creative Chaos, of course.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say something, Christy? Is it my show? Hey, Pops.
Oh yeah, because I'm like looking at how I'm gonna gear up. So I was only passively listening. Creative Chaos tonight, y'all. Tim Vigil. I'm pretty sure he's gonna show up after our first hour. I think that's what's happening.
Okay. Well, I might try to pop in there. Just a heads up, I have been talking to Tim and Mark Hodges from Grand Rapids Comic-Con, trying to get Tim tabled up in here in November for the Grand Rapids Comic-Con, so I get to go meet him. That's yeah. See, I will go out of my way for you if you're nice to me. I will. I'll try to get you set up. Yeah, I hit Mark up and I was like, hey, man, if I can get Tim Vigil up in here, are you good? And he's like, yeah. So hopefully
2 hours,
then we'll
28
talk
minutes.
and we will see Mark up here in Michigan in November.
228.
Yeah.
228, Pops.
What?
2 hours.
Oh,
and
dear
28
Lord.
2 hours and 28 minutes?
Yeah.
Holy crap, we're going to have to start at 6? Yeah, we're going to have to start at 6. Because there'll probably be ads. It's Netflix. You probably get an ad. Probably get it, and we want it to be over right around the time the Christie show starts at 9. So, so we can send the raid there to Creative Chaos over there on Pilled. If you're not on Pilled, y'all need to be on Pilled.
Yeah.
Okay, you're getting exclusive content over there that we can't put on YouTube, that we can't put on Facebook, that we can't put nowhere else. If you're not watching us on Pilled, you're missing out on some stuff. That's all I can tell you.
Land was the one with Leguizamo and Hopper, right?
No, that was Army of the Dead. That's why I keep getting confused. Army of the Dead is the one with Dave Bautista.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you now. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was funny.
Okay.
Scott Batista. You seen him lately? That dude shriveled up. All right. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this little get together while we created characters for some more of our friends to join the Slaughterville universe. It's going to be fun, guys. It always is. So go watch that playlist. I dropped that link earlier. Go check out some of the previous Slaughterville stuff. You'll get a feel for the people you'll be playing with and how Chris runs a game. I think you guys are going to have a great time. I really do. It's always fun. So, if you're just the kind of person that likes to watch, it's something worth watching. It really is. It's fun.
I wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah. I told Lori to watch out for the Dante special covers. She said, "Oh Lord." Oh Lord, she said. That's all she said. Oh Lord.
Nice.
Oh Lord.
So you can talk to her about that. I'm gonna get out of here. We got other stuff to do. Have a good day, everybody.
See you.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Anybody want to say where they can be found before we go? Anybody?
You double switch. You Uno reversed us.
Christy, you have a campaign.
Oh yeah, I have a campaign going on. I'm like focused on this scary world.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anybody that wants to check out and possibly back Flip City, we're on Fund My Comic. It's fundmycomic.com/FlipCity24. It is our 24th volume. We've been killing it for five years now. Yep. So go look at it and then back
if
it.
you like Mad, if you like Cracked and you're an adult, go check it out.
Yeah, and then on the Madness tonight, check out Creative Chaos. We're going to be talking about behind the scenes look about of what's going on at the Meg, and then Tim Vigil's going to join us a little later. Yeah. I'm 95% sure he's going to make it.
I'm 95% sure EV Mux is going to be a pain in the ass when I try to show up. I will try to be there. I promise.
So I, when I talked to Cause yesterday, I'm like, Pops hates EV Mux with a passion. He's like, yes, I know.
It's not that I hate it. I haven't been able to get into it and mess with it.
Well, you have a reason to hate it.
I will hate it if I get in there and I hate it. Right now, it's just annoying because I can't even mess with it. Hopefully we'll get the background thing figured out, the virtual background thing figured out, and I know Lori had problems with that too when she was on your show. So
yes, well, I will see you later this evening, Pops, and thank you guys for inviting me to this. I'm excited to get gaming and see how this goes.
It's going to be a blast. I promise you. We had so much fun the first 2 times we've run through a Slaughterville game. And you can ask Chris. I've been on it. We didn't just do it. We didn't just do it. Quit talking about it. We just need to do it. And when we decided to do it, here we are with people ready to play. That's what I'm talking about. That's how it's supposed to be. So, Johnny, I seen you over there in my Facebook inbox. Johnny Reed, another guy who does the RPG thing with us. He was with us in Tomb of Annihilation, and another one that we did, Heroes and Villains or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, Johnny's another one that is cool with the RPGs, fun to hang out with. I miss talking to you guys too, bro. I wish you could come out and join this game, man. It'd be a blast. But you know, time constraints and all. I get it. So y'all have a great day. I'm gonna play this other thing that Chris is involved in. If you're a outdoorsy type, and you like fishing and hunting and all this other stuff, Chris has another channel called Big Sexy Outdoors on YouTube, and you should go check it out, guys. I'm gonna play this ad and we're gonna be out of here.
Bye.
Geek-Men, Levi, Christy, all that. Yeah, you guys know. It's all fun, man.
Yeah.
tube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. Uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. Oh! New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove.